story contains violence, patient abuse, and depictions of mental distress and disorders. Some may find these depictions disturbing, including those who, themselves, may have had similar experiences. Proceed with caution.
Science, technology, innovation. 3 words like never before in history, and now working as one. Here at Cerebrum, we are on the cutting edge of psychological treatment, solving the final mysteries of the mind and curing them. No longer will people be held back by the limitations of what the mind can handle. With the help from benefactors like you, the crutches of the human condition can be solved today for a brighter and healthier future. Was that it? I think we got it. I don't want to do it again.
Gentlemen, I have a proposition. The mind's potential is within our grasp. I merely need to craft the key.
It's not been as quiet recently, has it?
I was literally just gonna say I've been hearing so many more footsteps outside our rooms, and I was wondering if you heard the same or if this was another test.
No, I hear more.
You think it's the same people?
I'd hope so. I'd feel strange if it, was other people.
It's just odd that they left. It was almost like everything shut down for a week. And now it's back, but we were left? Just feels so odd.
Do you think it was a test? And they just watched us to see what we'd do when we're left alone?
It's possible.
See if we'd
Observation after the circumstances they've put us through, maybe. Have you seen Hank since
I don't
No.
want to see Hank.
I can't stop thinking about that hall.
See
Why is
now.
there a hallway with no cameras?
Because it's a hallway that's not meant to be seen or observed. I'm guessing they don't want anyone seeing what's down there. That's why we're not allowed down there, and why there's no recording evidence of it. Something.
So then do you think by us going down there, we weren't seen down there? So they couldn't observe us, right?
They must have seen us go down the hallway, lose sight of us, and I'm guessing that's why they sent Hank out, to stop us going too far.
Maybe. This place feels like a purgatory. Do you feel like they're actually gonna let us out and see sunlight eventually?
I'm trying not to think that like that, because it's not just you, but like Marvin, Charles saying like, we're stuck down here and we're never gonna get out and we'll like not make it out alive. Like, we signed up for this, they can't do us any serious harm. We do the tests.
How is
Fine.
your hand, by the way, speaking of serious harm?
A lot better. Come
Has
over
your
now.
doorknob gotten exceedingly hot since then?
Trying to do it with my elbows, but it's always been like normal temperature to me.
So strange. I don't know if this place is making me better or making me feel like I'm going more insane. I need to go outside. That's gotta be part of health, right? Fresh air, sunlight?
Sunlight, yeah. We have fresh air, they pump it down
They say they pump it
through
down.
those vents. I think.
Have you seen the other two?
No. You just see Marvin in the kitchen.
I
Oh,
went
Charles.
there after the hallway and I didn't see either of them. They didn't meet us back there. I don't know if we took too long and they got bored.
I haven't seen him since, and it's strange, because like we usually all hang out and try and keep together. I tried knocking on Marvin's door. I didn't hear anything.
You didn't even hear him inside. Nothing, not even a whimper.
I don't know if I scared him. I don't know if he's in there.
Do you think we should go check on him? Like together? Maybe if he
Yeah.
hears two familiar voices, he won't be so afraid. That worries me. What if they got out? What if they found a way?
Go-
What if that was the test?
If they got out, wouldn't they have come back for us?
How? We were down that hallway.
Said they would shout. Lizbeth, you're freaking me out.
I think we should go try to find them or something. I haven't really attempted since then because I've been frightened, but I mean, at least we could get something to eat on our way. We could go to the kitchen, maybe they're there. They haven't even checked on us.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to get worried.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Check your doorknob though, please. I don't know. I have zero medical training. I cannot help you if you burn your hand again. Is it? Yeah. Is it?
No.
Is it hot? Stop touching it if it's hot. Stop.
Oh, it's locked!
No,
It's
not.
locked!
I'm going to check my own door. Hold on. It's okay, Lydia. This is probably for our own safety. Remember, we
wanna
heard
be
the
locked in.
footsteps outside. It's all right. This is probably why we couldn't get to the other two. Maybe they're locked in as well. Maybe we have like special time we're going out. Could be on different
They've
schedules.
been locked in a week. Are we gonna be locked in a week?
What if they've forgotten about us and we starve?
Stop it!
Lydia, have you ever done anything unforgivable? I wonder if this is a punishment. Do you remember coming here?
Yeah.
I don't.
This is a punish for something unforgivable. And I'm gonna be in here forever.
Unless we get better. Lydia, we can be a victim or a volunteer. And the more I'm in here and the more I think about my life on the outside, I'm not sure it was any better. Although there was sunlight. What if that's what they want us to see?
But instead of helping us through our problems, they're just gonna show us that, oh, life can be so, so much worse.
And that we should have been thankful for whatever hell we were living through on the outside. But why do they have the right? What makes them so special that they can do this to us?
They don't have the right. We agreed to it when we filled out those forms.
Still don't remember that stupid form. Have you tried getting in contact with anyone, like just screaming at the camera or anything, like Nadine, maybe? Maybe they don't know we're locked in. Maybe they have no idea. Maybe they're wondering why we're not out.
They know.
How do you know?
They always know.
I don't know what to do, Lydia. I
Lizbeth,
don't know how to get better alone in here. Have you had any therapy? Did you get called by a doctor or anything this week?
I had a one-to-one with Lindor, but it was all very generic. I think we all did. Obviously, I don't know about Marvin and Charles because I haven't seen them.
What if they did something wrong? Where did they go when we went off? They just went down a hallway, right?
I thought they were still in the film. They were looking at the rooms around where we found that film. We went the other
Right.
way.
But I've walked past those rooms. There's no one there. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Have you had any medication this week?
Yeah, I always take my meds. Don't you?
They don't make me feel any better. Starting to develop a constant sense of dread emanating out from my core like black tendrils, and I'm afraid of it. And there's nowhere to run from it here.
I don't like the meds I'm on now. I keep on... I think I see things, I turn back, it's not there.
What? You're seeing things.
It's like light flashes or... Oh no, I think I see like... I think I see like a person, then I turn, it's just like a coat stand or a chair. I don't
In your
like-
room? What if this is another test? Lydia, what if those were people trying to help you and we didn't see them?
I don't know.
I can
I feel
feel
crazy down here.
it's cold. I don't feel like I can be comfortable here. Lydia, we're gonna die here.
Stop it! Oh,
We can't get out. They don't know we're here. I don't think they know anymore. What if going down that hallway was really bad? And Hank told them.
well, that should be on Hank. He said he normally sits in front of it. It's his fault if he left this post. Why are they punishing us for it?
I don't know.
Lizbeth?
I don't know.
Lizbeth, can we pray together, please?
Yes. Yes, of course. I pray all the time. Is there anything specific you're thinking of? I normally I would gratefully accept the pleasure of leading a prayer, but my strength is wavering, Lydia. I'm afraid he's not with me anymore.
Can we pray that we get better? That we get to see the sun?
Don't we have to know what's wrong with us first? I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't know why we're here. Are we broken? Is this just what they do to people that can't be out there anymore?
No, let's not. Let's. Yes. Close your eyes. I don't know how it starts. And you lead.
There's not really a start. You just close your eyes and feel calm and quiet. And you try to think of something good in your life that you're thankful for. I can't think of anything. I'm starting to forget what it's like out there. Do you have family?
I have Hazel.
Maybe pray for Hazel.
I'm gonna pray for Hazel.
I hope we don't die here, Lydia.
I don't want to die here.
How long does a test take? Please tell me where Charles is. I know you guys are listening. Not that you guys care. You didn't care before. You don't care now. What am I supposed to do then? This a test? Give someone that's maybe a friend in a life of isolation And then you take him away and watch me? I warned him. They don't care. They really don't care. Charles? Nadine? Who is it? Charles? You're here.
Hey. How you doing? Been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
What
was your,
happened? Did they said
how
you were
was
in a
your-
test, and I kept asking, and I was looking for you, and I couldn't find you.
Oh. Well. I was gonna ask you the same question. So apparently we're both waiting for our tests. That's what they told me. Maybe they did the ladies first.
What? I thought the test was I thought they were looking at me. I thought because we've been talking and you're, for all intents and purposes, my roommate. You know, some sort of psychological mind fuck.
Yeah, they told me that they kept us all apart for individual testing this past week. So maybe that was the test. It's just us being apart.
Charles, Nadine took you on a tour of something. We were somewhere we should not have been. She was very threatening in the way she was talking to me, and then she asked if I wanted to come, and
I haven't
I
seen
didn't-
Nadine since the last test.
What last test? What is the last test that you remember?
The last the last test we all took. They're individual tests.
Charles, Nadine took you, and every time I asked about you, they said you were in a test. We haven't been testing.
Well, I haven't seen Nadine. Actually, even during that test, I didn't really see her. I just heard her voice. You know, they took us to the padded room again, and asked us questions or whatever they did to us. We went hunting for movies. I remember that was the last time I saw you.
Yeah, Charles, and then after that, we wandered around while the others were searching for stuff. Anything.
I don't.
Split up. And then we went upstairs, and we kept going up and up. You don't remember any of this?
I don't remember that at all. Frankly, this is starting to feel like another test.
I promise you I'm not messing with you, Charles. I guarantee you I'm not messing with you.
Well, what have you been doing for the last week?
I've been here. I've been wandering around and trying to find you, any semblance of a breadcrumb to figure out what happened and where you are and where you've been. And every time I ask for you, they say you've been in a test. That you'll be back.
That's pretty much the same thing they said to me. I was just kind of waiting my turn. So this last week has been, well, just been really lonely.
Charles, what was that on your neck?
I'm sorry?
Turn your neck.
What, this way?
What is that?
What is what?
You have a
What?
giant bruise. What did they do to
What?
you?
Oh,
What the
What
fuck
is
did you
that?
do to him?
what is that? It's tender.
Yeah. I would imagine it would be.
Does it did I cut myself shaving or?
No, you did not look like that before when I left you.
I don't remember
You don't remember a lot, Charles.
getting this at all.
I'm not messing with you, Charles. We went somewhere they didn't like us being. And then Nadine appeared. And then
Hold
she
on.
asked if we wanted to go with her to
Me.
explore and see. And she
Look at
talked
this.
about a surprise. And now
Oh
she
my
didn't want to
God.
ruin it.
Oh my God.
That doesn't look good, Charles.
That's old. It's not open. It's that's been there a while. How am I just now noticing that?
I don't know.
Oh, what? Can you? Does it look like there's?
What is that?
Does it look like there's something in there?
It looks like they opened this part of your neck, Charles. I don't know what they did. This is treatment, huh? Good. Good. Now, any semblance of thought that you actually cared, gone. Just a test.
I can't feel anything. Is there something in my neck? Is there something in my neck? What did you guys do to me?
Well, you're here now, so that's good, right? You're not with them anymore. If we're looking for any positive, I don't know what they did to you, Charles. I don't want to freak you out.
What have you been doing this week?
I've been here, waiting for you.
Were you locked in your room, or could you wander around?
No, I wandered around and I looked for you over and over and over again. And they kept telling me to go back to my room, that you were coming back, that you were in a test. And that you would see me eventually. And to not worry about you.
They told me the exact same thing. Said you were in a test. Every time, every other person in a test. That's why I couldn't see anybody.
They haven't
I
told
spent
me
this
I've been in a
entire
test.
week by myself. You can see, I journaled about it. After a week apart from everyone else, this place feels lonelier than I thought it could. I had a heart-to-heart with Marvin, sort of, as best you can have with a guy like him, I think. Sorry, you understand.
It's okay.
I've just been wandering, puttering around the complex. I read, I smoke, I cook, I eat, I sleep.
I got good at making Monte Cristos.
This is very weird. So you haven't seen the other two then?
No,
Hold on. I'm gonna go check on them and see.
I'll come with.
Okay. Hey.
What?
Hey.
What's
My door
the
won't
problem?
open. My door won't open. Wait a minute.
Mine won't open either.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this?
Yeah?
That's not... I don't think that's my handwriting.
What are you saying? Somebody wrote a journal for you? Charles, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe. It's...
Look at it, make sure.
It sounds like me. It sounds like things I would say. It sounds like how I would write, but this is not. No, look, the A. You can see. The A, they do the big fat A. I do the one with the hook at the top and then the circle underneath it. That, you know, the old style A. This is not me.
Now we're locked in. I told you, Charles. They don't care. And I'm not trying to say I've given up or anything about getting out of here, but... What the fuck is that on your neck?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see? Is there anything? Can you see a bump or anything?
It looks like there's a slit there, Charles, like they did something to your neck.
They make transmitters, and I am not one for conspiracy, but I know I've seen in magazines and books that they can make antenna and transmitters and things very, very small now.
Well,
I'm here. You don't have to track me. You can hear and see everything I'm doing. What is this?
Well, I am into conspiracy, Charles. Hard to believe, I know. But that's not good. They must have put something in there, whether or not it's something that tracks you.
I can't feel anything. Is there anything, do you have anything sharp in your room? I can't. No. I can't, whatever it is, I can't leave it in there. My razor is in the bathroom, in the shower area.
I couldn't even get anything to you if I can. I don't think there's a way.
Hold on.
Can we? Charles, what are you doing?
I have to find out.
Charles, what are you doing? Don't do it.
I have to find out.
What if it could kill you? Just think about what you're doing before you do it. Are you sure? I'm not a doctor.
Hey, how was the conference?
Well, incredibly boring. Not really my field of expertise.
But it wasn't a total waste of time, I hope.
No, we should probably be able to implement some of the elements to the institution here, but, well, I've passed on all that to the relevant people. Rather boring.
All's well here. Held the fort down, nothing interesting.
Nothing at all.
Not really. Marvin seems extra paranoid because of his medication. Ran into him and Charles in the hall. They were exploring areas where they shouldn't be. But the rest of the week, they've been going about doing their regular routine.
You allowed them to explore the areas?
For one day, yeah. Just to see what would happen. To see what they would try to do. And two of them, the ladies tried to go down the hallway. And these two tried to go up the stairwell and see sunlight.
Right, yes. What did they see?
Well, nothing. There's nothing down that hallway.
Nothing? Okay. So no extremes?
I mean, other than the paranoia, no. They're getting a little antsy with their situation. But nothing yet.
Yeah, well, that happens to a lot of people that are locked up.
I don't think they will find me very relatable or trustworthy anymore, though. I think their paranoia has reached critical mass in that regard. We'll have to find a different approach.
Well, paranoia and fear and anxiety are not usually the best methods for working and processing through trauma, in my opinion, but they do seem to yield strong results for the medication.
Everyone, speaking of, everybody's been taking their medication except for Lizbeth. And I suspect Marvin, actually, as well. He does this thing where it's very clever, really. He'll stand in front of the mirror, he'll get his water, he'll be brushing his teeth, and then he'll go to take his meds. I swear I see him put them in his mouth, and he'll lift his head back at the camera, but then I just don't think he's taking them. I think he's hiding them somewhere. But I don't actually see him do that.
Right.
No evidence of that, but...
And you're confirmed that Lizbeth isn't?
Oh, yeah, she'll just leave him on the table.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, the paranoia continues. Any plans for today?
Not really. I was just going to watch. We've locked their rooms to kind of see what their reaction will be, to see if they get agitated, since seeing as they, I think they took pills maybe about an hour or so ago. Should have taken their morning meds. Just trying to see if we can recreate what happened before, but without the intensity of the situation.
Right. I assume Lydia didn't like that?
No.
No reaction?
Burst into tears, in fact.
Right. And Lizbeth, response?
They prayed together, actually.
As you turn to almost anything in that state. Okay.
I did find something interesting, though. Lydia admitted to doing something really bad.
While she was here or previously?
No, this morning, while talking to Lizbeth.
Right, out with it.
Well, she didn't say what. She didn't actually admit it to her, but she said very specifically, Lizbeth said, "Have you done anything really bad?" And Lydia said yes. Which I thought was very strange.
And what could that be?
Well, according to her form and her intake form, she's got a couple of things mixed up, right?
Well, yes. I mean, the interesting thing with both of them is that they believe this is a punishment.
Yeah.
So, perhaps everything they're doing here is bad, according to them.
I just don't see any way of bridging that gap, of getting them from point A to point B unless they are under a lot of stress. Should we be easing up on these tests, or?
It's awkward. I mean, ethically and scientifically speaking, I agree with the process. At least in the sense that it's doing something. But I think we have to steel ourselves to help those down the line in the future. You know, it could help a lot of people, this project. If it's fear and anxiety and paranoia and a heightened sense of that, then that's what it is that we need to experiment with. I mean, what about the other groups?
Same old, same old. We do have one character I think might be a bit of an issue. He seems a little bit resigned, like nothing seems to be working on him, but yet he goes along with everything. He's like Charles, but before the explosion. I'm not sure how much longer he'll be with the project.
Okay.
Do you still want to, have them not interact with each other or interact in 2 weeks?
For now. I certainly don't think it's a good idea to mix the control group with the experimental.
Oh no, they're sequestered on another floor. So don't worry about that. The control group is fine. They're just going about their daily business. At most, we have a couple of people that act like they're in a drug-induced state because of the placebos we're giving them, but that's not very often. And it's harmless for the project anyway.
Okay, well, if everything's just running as usual, then I suppose we'll just keep going. I'm a little jet lagged.
All right. Did you want to take a nap and I can handle the rest of the day?
No. I'm fine. Just hoping that this all works out. You know.
It will.
Well,
We're
certainly
close.
hope so. Wouldn't want us to be having to take the medication at the end of this for ourselves.
Right. I'll meet you in the control room.
Yes, okay. I'll probably get a coffee quickly.
Okay. I'll meet you there.
Very good.
Hey, honey, have you seen my keys?
Keys,
Is there something out there?
no. What?
Oh, you've been staring out the window for a little bit. Is there something out there?
Are you going out again?
Yeah, work just called. I need to... I need to hurry over to the office.
Could
have you seen my keys?
No, maybe they're out on the table. Sweet.
Oh, actually, it's probably in my other coat.
Maybe. Yeah.
There we go. No,
Sweet,
it's not in there.
sweetheart. I don't.
Huh?
I don't think I'm. Have you ever felt like everyone else is dancing to music you can't hear? Like.
What do you mean?
I was listening to that song of ours earlier, and I remember us listening to it together and how that felt, and it was. I can't remember the last time.
Is this because we're not spending enough time together?
What? No,
Look, I know work's been really busy, but I promise we're going to have more time together.
That.
It's just this.
It's
just been very busy lately. We're on the verge of a breakthrough.
I know.
Then what is it?
No. I think I'm broken. I
Look.
It's fine.
We can talk about this after work. I really have to go. But I love you very much, okay?
Me too.
And whatever this is, we can get through it together, like we always do, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check upstairs real quick and see if I can find them.
Have a good.
I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Have a good day.
Don't do it. Come on. How is that going to make anything better?
I'm going to get it. Hey, it's in there. I have to get it out.
You don't even know what it is. I'm with you, but not with you at the same time.
I'll do it.
What if you bleed out? What if they don't give a shit, like I said?
I'll do it.
He's going to fucking do it. You're going to let him kill himself?
Okay.
Should I open the door?
Charles, don't do it.
Oh, what is happening here?
Bitch.
He seems
With
to
his
have
neck.
he seems to have bruised himself.
Oh,
how?
God.
I don't know.
It's scaring me, Charles.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. He's been
Sorry,
wandering
Marvin.
around the halls. He's been doing cooking. He's been doing his
playing
normal
chicken with
routine.
them?
I thought they might let us out or might come in. Maybe we could get some answers if I...
Look at that.
Well,
What is that?
That's not fresh, is it?
No.
Well, then how did you not see this?
Never was there a moment where this happened, where he injured himself.
You had me going there.
We
sorry,
can review
Marvin.
the tapes later, but
I couldn't let you in on what I was doing, obviously.
No. I get it. I get it.
I didn't mean to scare you. I just want some answers. I'm really starting to come to your side as far as not trusting what is going on here.
what is he saying happened?
Believe me, I wish I wasn't right, and I'm not certain that I am right, but what the fuck is going on, Charles?
I keep looking at this. I keep looking at this entry. This. They went a long way to convince me that what
You said
what I
it sounded
remember
like you.
happening this week happened.
You
What's
said
that
it
in his
sounded
hand?
like you.
He's got his journal page in his hand. I've seen the footage. I've been here.
That means-
Everyone was normal.
They've been studying what how you talk and your mannerisms and the words you select and use. And I'm telling you, Nadine took you.
I saw them in the stairs, but...
And she said she didn't want to spoil the surprise and asked if I wanted to come, and I said no, because I was scared shitless.
I believe you, Marvin. I do.
And I don't...
I can see, I remember so clearly the boredom and just the loneliness and the wandering around and the reading and I remember writing in my journal. I do. I remember it. But I don't... Hold on. I remember sitting right here on my bed.
Right.
I remember pulling open the journal, and I remember taking this pen but I don't remember what I wrote.
Maybe
it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. It looks familiar, but it's not me. It's not mine.
Is he having short-term memory issues?
I guess so.
Well, that's the opposite of what we want.
Down here, we play around with time, you know? Like, we don't know. We're underground.
I can get the tapes for the last week if you want, and during your session, you can show them to him if you think that would be helpful.
I want them showed to me. I want to know what happened to his neck.
When was the last time you saw me?
What I said. The last time I saw you was when we went and wandered around. We went to the theater. And,
I remember that. I remember us.
Right.
I asked you about movies, and you told me you'd watch them all because you've been, wandering around at night and that kind of thing. I remember that.
Right. Yeah.
And then what happened?
Then we went and split up. The girls, they went somewhere else, and we said we would meet back up and shout if we needed to, if we couldn't.
Okay.
And we went and found the staircase, and we went up, and we were like, haha, sunlight. What if we saw sunlight?
What staircase?
So it's the staircase that goes.
There's always a guard by that staircase.
The key card place. Remember, we were talking about the technology there.
I'm sorry, a what?
You don't remember that?
There's always a guard by all the staircases.
There was no guard there, and yeah, and there was no guard. And then there was a key card, and we were talking about how it's advanced.
Okay, keep going. When did we part company?
Shortly after that, Nadine stopped us. She knew I wasn't taking my pills, and
okay.
Well, I took some of them, but not all. Anyways, and then she said,
there. I told you.
She wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Do we want to see what was behind? That's what she said. She said, "Do you want to see what's behind the door?" And then she asked me to come along, and I didn't want to leave you alone, but
that's
what did I say? What did I say?
You said you wanted to go with her. Yeah, you were curious. I was too, admittedly, but
and I went with her.
I didn't like the way she was talking to either of us. Her tone, and it was just all wrong.
And I went with her.
Yeah.
I'll go get the tape.
Yeah,
Marvin.
Okay, yeah. But which orderly was in charge?
Hey.
Last thing I remember is us.
Bring Hank.
Okay.
Us looking for a movie and then.
They did something, Charles. There are drugs that can mess with memory.
And then it kind of jumps from the movie to waking up.
You were just, by yourself? In this place you were at?
I was here.
Here?
In this room.
You weren't here.
That's where I woke up. I spent the week in... I remember it clearly spending the week starting here, just wandering around, wondering where everybody was, going about my day normally, cooking shower, shave, eating, reading. Nobody was in the facility at all.
No.
But I was right here.
I promise you, Charles, I was here. You were not here. I wandered everywhere. I went into the kitchen multiple times. Every day I made a Monte Cristo.
Check your body.
And then I came back.
Marvin. I'll turn around. Check yourself. Check yourself for one of these.
I mean, did you see anything?
Do you want me to look? I'll look. I didn't know if you were okay with that.
Like this, I don't care.
All right. Take off your shirt. Let me see the back. I don't see anything right now.
I don't think there's anything on me.
You think if they did it to one, they would do it to all. Unless I somehow did this to myself and I don't remember. Like, I don't remember. Apparently, I don't remember the past week, or one of us doesn't.
I don't see anything. I'm gonna keep looking. No, I don't see anything. I don't
either.
I'm telling you, you weren't here. And I understand the irony of somebody like myself saying, what's real, what's not. But as far as I can tell, you weren't here and nothing changed in terms of... I mean, you got the thing on the neck. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It could be something to track you. It could be drugs.
I don't know why they would track me. There's nowhere to go.
That's why I'm thinking
there's guards
drugs.
everywhere. There's cameras and microphones. I'm guessing they maybe they put something else in there. Maybe they took something out. I feel like I can't trust my mind anymore.
And I'm sure that's exactly how they want us to feel. Or let's think about this. You can't. They grabbed you after we went somewhere, but they didn't want us to go. And then you. What the fuck has happened? What did they do?
I don't understand this level of paranoia.
Any answers?
Oh, well, is it the medication?
You still care about us? Want to make us better?
He's not taking it, or maybe that's it. Maybe it's because he's taking some of it, but not all of it.
Well, it seems to be causing Charles to be amnesic. Maybe that's an extreme version of
Is he, though?
avoidance.
Because I remember the events the way Charles remembers them.
The doors are locked.
Yes,
Let me
but
see
he's
if mine's still
struggling to
locked.
recall it. He hadn't been prompted, would he remember?
And now we just wait.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if this is just Marvin getting into his head.
Well, Marvin seems to have completely fabricated his memories. Is he responding in a way that's allowing him to live in a different reality, or as a different person? One's avoidance, and one is a different type of avoidance, granted, but
Charles.
fabrication and amnesic, different.
Just
the worst
approaches.
part.
That's on your neck, right? You're not. They didn't tell you to do anything, right?
No.
Just tell me.
I don't remember this. I don't remember having this. The first time I noticed it is when you asked me what was on my neck, and I touched it, and it's tender.
Okay.
It feels like a healing wound. Is what it feels like.
I believe you, but you gotta understand. I've been told many times in my life that I connect dots that I shouldn't connect, and that my brain is too logical for its own good. It's part of the reason I was good at my job. And there's a part of me that can't help but think maybe... No, it's stupid. It's crazy. Trust is such a bitch. You just tell me straight up. You're not with them, right?
With who? With them? With
them. You're not a plant. You're not here to mess with me.
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. I feel like I got no choice but to believe you. Because it would make sense.
The thing,
you got to understand, from my perspective, it would make sense if they put you here and then to mess with me, to question my reality. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. If I were you, I'd be suspicious of me too.
They're probably having a good laugh at this right now, I bet.
You want to know the funny thing, Marvin? The thing I'm here for, after all the therapy and pills and specialists, the thing I'm actually here for, it's a memory, it's an image I can't shake. I still see it. But it feels like it doesn't bother me as much anymore. Lately, it's more annoying, like that the first two lines of a song, but you can't remember the rest of the song. You just keep repeating those first two lines over and over. It's not necessarily pleasant, but maybe something's working. What about you? You don't have to tell me what you're here for, but do you feel different?
Charles, I wasn't even supposed to be here. I didn't make... Whatever you guys have, I didn't fit that. You want to know why I'm here?
I do.
I spent my entire life overthinking every scenario I've ever been in. Someone looks at me, I look away. I hear voices sometimes. I cry myself to sleep nearly every night.
I know.
I've never fit in. And I just want to feel normal, Charles.
We're in this together. I hope you believe that.
And now I'm scared. I think I made a mistake.
Lydia, it does us no good to sit here and be afraid. Putting fear where there is none. We're locked in a room. Nothing can happen to us, right? We might as well talk. Or something.
Yeah.
Just tell me about yourself. Do you have family? Outside? Anyone?
I live with my grandparents. Their house.
Are they good people?
They're really good people.
Are they the ones in California? Is that why you mentioned California a lot?
No, they live here in Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a really long ways from California. Can I ask? Why? I mean, I'm not like, I'm trying not to pry. I don't want to. I'm not very good at being social. Why do you like California? I have never been.
I've never been, but supposedly it's beautiful there. Be whoever you want to be. It's a city where dreams come true. And I just want to get out of Maine. Forget everything here. Start a new life.
Forget your grandparents, the ones you like?
They're nice.
Aren't they here?
Yeah, they're nice. They tiptoe around me because of the nightmares and the screaming. It's awkward.
They don't try to comfort you?
They do, but there's like this. There's only like so many times like you can like say, oh, it's gonna be okay, and wipe the tears away until you see that they're starting to get a bit exhausted. Like me.
Lydia, have you ever delved into why the nightmares and the screaming? Do you remember them?
Yeah.
All of them?
You know, I was trying to tell you about what it feels like to be in a movie theater and how that feels like magic.
I do. I remember. I've been imagining that a lot. I wonder if the other two ever found a film to watch or something.
Well, not my nightmares. They're like an inverted version of that.
A film.
You don't go there because you want to go there. Sit down in your seat and your arms are strapped in. And it's like someone's behind you holding your eyes open. And you have to watch everything in detail. Play through over and over. You can scream and you can cry, but it won't stop playing.
What are you watching? This is horrible. It's very detailed for a dream, Lydia.
It's not a dream. It's a nightmare, and called my life.
What was your life like before your grandparents? Or have you always been with them?
I only lived with them for, I don't know, a few months.
You've only lived with your grandparents for a few months here in Maine.
Yeah.
Can I ask about your life before? I don't mean to pry into your personal life, but it seems we're going to be sitting here being neighbors for quite some time. You're very welcome to ask me questions as well if it makes you more comfortable. But, I mean, you lead a very interesting life. I'm just curious. I've been in the same place my entire existence. It's not very interesting.
Okay. My mom died when I was a baby. She died giving birth to me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And from the picture I seen of her, she had really, really beautiful blonde hair. And on my dad's side, my last name is Anderson. Apparently it's Swedish. You look at the family pictures. Lots of blonde hair. Blue eyes. You can imagine my dad's surprise when they saw my hair. I'm a bastard child, Lizbeth. But they couldn't do anything. So my dad they had to raise me. And ignore it. Ignore the stares. The whispers. Of the parents talking at school. My dad hated me. I wasn't his kid, and I took away probably the person he loved the most in his life. So you can imagine how much he loved me.
Every child is a gift, Lydia, regardless of situational circumstances. And I don't mean to speak ill of your father, but it sounds as if he projected some anger on you didn't deserve.
Some.
Did he abuse you, Lydia?
You ever had
Lydia, were
someone
you
yell at you?
abused?
Have you ever had someone yell at you for a plate not being stacked correctly? Ever had someone yell at you for forgetting to close a door? Everything about me wrong. Always been wrong. Never be right. And I can't stand being locked in. Because that's what you do to me.
What?
He'd lock me in the shed. And he'd keep me out there at night. And it got so cold. So that's why I can't be locked in, is why I've got to get to California. Because I've got to be free like everyone else.
Lydia, that is foul behavior on your father's part. You didn't do anything to deserve that.
I was born, wasn't I?
By God's grace, you don't deserve a punishment for birth. He left you in a shed for being born. Did you have anyone else?
I've got Hazel.
Who is Hazel?
She's my best friend. We're gonna go to California together.
Can you still do that? I mean, if you had a friend you were gonna go to California with, what are you doing in this place?
I had to stop the nightmares first. I can't let that carry with me. So, I've got to get better. And I've got to get out. And Hazel and I are gonna go to California.
Lydia. Your nightmare. I don't mean to bring it back. Is it the same thing every time? The same nightmare you're forced to watch? Or is there a familiarity? It sounds like a memory that you're reliving in a more drastic version in your head, and I'm worried something happened to you in your shed. What kind of human can do that to another human?
We were already supposed to be in California by now.
What happened?
We left school after lunch. We went to Hazel's house and we packed all her things. And we got in her car. The parents got it for her as like an early graduation present. And we went to mine. She was downstairs. I was upstairs. I was getting my things. I come down the stairs. My dad's there. And he's got hold of Hazel.
He physically touched your friend.
He had her by the throat. He said we knew what we were gonna do and where we were gonna go. I tried to push him off. We ran into the garage and he chased us and I remember he slapped me across the face. Everything just went so blurry. He was gonna kill me, Lizbeth. And I just grabbed. I found a screwdriver. And I stabbed him in the neck. And I stabbed him. And I stabbed him and stabbed him. And blood poured down like hot rain. And this is why I'll asking God can forgive me. Because I killed him, I killed the monster. And I watch it over and over. And that's why I need to get rid of him. Because I can't have that following me for the rest of my life.
Lydia, that was self-defense. What happened to Hazel?
She's fine. She called the police. The grandparents tried to make me go to his funeral. Can't believe they held the funeral for it.
Wait, are your grandparents his parents?
So this Lizbeth is why I need to get better. And I could go to California and I could be free with Hazel. Oh God, look at me, I'm a mess.
I believe self-preservation does not equate to sin.
Do you think God will forgive me?
I think God was with you. And I think your father was the devil. You fought evil, Lydia, in whatever form it might take. And you have to recognize your own bravery in that moment, because I can't say I would have the same. You don't deserve to die.
No. No, I don't. I deserve a nice life.
You have to learn to forgive yourself. It's the alternative. I think you need to get out of your grandparents' house.
I am. As soon as I'm out of here, Hazel and I were going.
Do they know you're here?
Who? My grandparents?
Yeah.
Yeah, they suggested it.
Oh my
They're
God.
so sick of me.
Lydia, this place might be a trap.
Don't say that. I'm getting out. I'm getting better.
We will
I'm
get
going
out.
to California.
You deserve to get out.
There's no other option.
But I'm starting to wonder if you don't necessarily need to get better. 'Cause I see nothing wrong. You need to start examining your nightmares. It's gonna be terrible, but I think it might give us answers. It's the only thing they can't see and hear. Right?
Yeah.
All right, Marvin.
What?
I want some answers. Do you?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay. I want you to do something with me.
What?
I want you to grab the sheets off your bed, grab the pillow and the pillowcase, and well, start taking them off. And I learned this from someone I picked up from the hotel who had did some time in somewhere in prison. You want to bunch it up like this, and you want to stuff it down into the toilet as far as it'll go, and then you just keep flushing it and flushing it and flushing it, and it's gonna start flooding the room, and they'll have no choice but to come and unlock the door and get us out of here. And then we'll at least have someone. I mean, they could come in and trank us, but they could also. Well, we got to do it now, so they don't. Okay, I'm gonna start.
Oh, but what if they... Fuck it. So I just grab it off like this?
Yep, and just clog it. Just clog the toilet. All right, that should be good. All right.
Charles, what if they get...
Now flush it. We want water all over everything, all over the floor and everything. If they see this, they're gonna have to come and take care of it at some point. Sooner rather than later, I'm guessing.
What if they don't?
If they don't, I guess we just sit in the water. All right.
I just flush it over and over, huh?
Yep. Till the water flows out. It's just gonna keep flowing and flowing and flowing. In fact, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, wet. Watch them
All right.
change the temperature on us.
Are you,
Fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Are you, now, do you want to do this? Do you want to, because I'm willing to put myself at risk. Do you want to do this? Because they'll come get me, I'm sure. And I'm fine with that.
I left you last
It might
time.
mean
I
seeing Hank again.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right.
At least we won't be here anymore. Maybe we'll get some answers.
That's all we want. We just want to be let out. We just want answers. That's all we want. I want to know what this is. I know you're listening. I know you can hear me. I know you can see me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna get real messy in here.
Well, yes, it is.
You know what
gonna get
water
messy.
damage does to a frame?
Do you think we could maybe use this as kind of a metaphor? You know, they make their own mess. They have to work together to get out of it. Can we get in trouble for leaving them in there?
I'm not stopping.
I would assume only if they drown or they get
Neither.
sick, as long as they don't drink the water, I suppose. It is going to make them agitated either way. I'd suggest we just leave them in there.
I've been called a coward, but
Okay.
you just look
Eventually
behind the cameras.
They will see
You
it
gonna
as a
let this
mistake.
go?
Marvin will probably turn on Charles for making
You know
them
how
do
many
that.
diseases are in human waste?
Yeah, not as many as you would imagine.
Gonna
Charles.
risk us getting sick?
I think you'll be fine.
I don't. I'm gonna stand on my bed while it.
Oh, yeah, by all means.
The real question is, will they take anything? This is their last stand, right?
Now we just wait.
Just keep hitting that flush. Keep flooding that room. Eventually they'll have to come and take care of it. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take. They might let us forgive me for saying, they might let us stew in our own juices for a while. But they'll have to come take care of it eventually.
Yeah, you think a Hank
They can't just
cut off
leave
the
us in
water?
here.
Will they?
Oh yeah, I can ask him to do that.
They don't actually care though. When
Yes, just do that. We'll leave them in there for.
this is banking on that they actually
I'll
give
Well,
a shit.
I'll go ask him.
It's not necessarily banking on them giving a shit. It's banking on them having rules they have to follow as far as sanitary,
Right. I don't.
you know, for prisoners, they can't just let that go. They have to clean it up.
And they did that thing to your neck. So if germs get in his neck, that's your neck, right?
You know, that's a good idea. Well, wait a minute, we'll see what happens, but after they don't come in here for a while, I'll just scoop some of this right up
Here's something.
and splash it right in there.
No, don't do that.
Well, they'll have to come see if I get infected or whatever happens.
I heard someone. Hello?
Yeah. Come in, please.
You know what you're doing in there?
How's your day going, Hank?
A little better than usual. How about you?
Yeah, there seems to be a problem with the toilet here. I'm no plumber. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, because you fucking clogged it. Listen, the water's been turned off. You're gonna sit there and think about what you did for a while, okay?
Or what, Hank? You gonna come in here and spank me? Like my dad used to? Come on in.
Nah, I'm gonna leave you in there. How's that sound?
Sounds
that goes
like
for
something
you too, Nibbles. I know you're doing it too.
They can't just leave us in here with this filthy water. You know how many diseases I could get?
Yep.
Well, that's what you want, I guess. You just came to tell me you came all the way down from wherever you are to tell me that you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Seems like a waste of your time. I'd go back to reading your book or touching yourself or whatever you do.
All right, listen, asshole. I get paid by the hour. I got told to come down here, tell you that you're stuck in there still and the water's been turned off.
I know why you're such a shitbag. You used to be a doctor, I think, right?
What?
Did you used to be a doctor? I saw you you used to wear a lab coat. Thought they only let doctors do that.
What the fuck you talking about?
Oh yeah. We had a nice little movie night and you were one of the stars of the show.
Oh. Oh, fuck. You idiot. All right, you guys have a good time. Enjoy your nice swim.
I don't think he liked that last bit.
No, I don't like doing that. I don't like being impolite, but
Well, fuck, hey.
I just wanted to get out of here, hoping that would provoke him. But I did want to know what the hell he was doing in a lab coat on that video we saw.
Yeah, I was curious about that too.
Well, they shut off the water, so I guess next thing is, I mean, listen, Marvin, you don't have to do any of this, but if they shut off the water, that means all our waste is just gonna, even if we unclog the toilet, it's just gonna sit in the toilet. So they're still gonna have to come let us out sometime in the near future. But for now, I would
don't think
stay
about
on the
using
bed.
the bathroom, right?
Stay on the bed. Keep your feet out of the water and stuff. But yeah, at least we got something out of them. We got a response at least. I don't know. This has to be a test, don't you think? I mean, if they're not doing the malicious things that our imaginations can come up with, I mean, this might just be a test without them telling us it is. You know, like, how can we get out of this room? Or are we gonna go crazy? Or I don't know.
I would be lying if I said I didn't have some regret about what we did. Because
I bet a little part of you.
Doesn't smell great in here, and
I bet a little part of you got a little thrill out of that, didn't it? Didn't it feel good to rebel against the authority?
A little, maybe. I can't even think of you doing something like this.
Okay, so I have the tape.
Oh, right, yes.
Last week. It's queued up and ready to go. It's exactly what Charles and I remember. See? That's me finding them in the stairwell, but what happens is it's gonna lose video here in just a second as we go up the stairs. You see, there's them going up. And then in a couple of minutes, you're gonna see me go up the stairs, but we don't have a camera up there. But then we all come down in maybe a minute.
Yeah. So, so they just missed each other for a full week?
Well, here's the thing. I looked at it. And at first pass, it didn't seem strange to me, but they didn't talk to each other all week. Like, there are moments when Charles comes back into the room and the light's off, but he doesn't even speak. He doesn't say anything to Marvin at all. And Marvin doesn't speak to Charles. I didn't find it strange.
It's an odd occurrence. And then they justified it with memory loss. But his memory was coming back. He doesn't remember not speaking to Marvin. Marvin just believes what? That you took him? He said that he saw you.
Yes, he said that he saw me, but that I took him somewhere. But there's only, look at the tape. There's maybe 2 minutes of us talking in the stairwell, which sounds about right to me. I remember talking to them in the stairwell, and then we went down the stairs.
So, coincidental timing mixed with memory issues? Or are you thinking something else? Probably. Well, care to enlighten me?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Right. Then what about the injury?
I don't know. There's nothing.
Or did Hank have anything?
I mean, you know how he gets, but there's no interaction with Hank. At least not that I can see on the tape. I genuinely do not know how he got that.
How did you miss it for 2 days? 3 days?
7. You've been gone for a week, right?
Well, do you think that that's a 7-day-old bruise?
I mean, I don't know.
So you missed it for an entire week?
But look at the tape. It's not anywhere on here. You can't see anything until today.
Well, he's certainly got a bruise. Is it a bruise or is it just dirt?
I mean, honestly, I think we should have a nurse look at it. A real one.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
If it is a bruise, I want to know when it happened and how, and potentially by whom.
Right.
What's wrong?
It's fine. I'm just... I remember being in that stairwell. But I don't remember the conversation that we had.
Do you know why?
Just overworked, probably. I'm
Right.
probably just being paranoid.
Yeah, you're starting to sound like them.
I am gonna go take a smoke break. That's all right with you?
Yes, fine.
Oh, the whole Hank thing is hilarious, so I'm sure this is just next level paranoia. Hank, a fucking doctor.
Right, why does he think that?
Unbelievable.
When did they see that? And how did they see that?
I don't know. It must have been left in the it must have been left in the projector.
That was a very long time ago.
I know. I honestly don't know how it got there. I'll check. I'll check with the orderlies and see who's in charge of that.
You remember the last time you went home? Seen the kids?
Oh, no.
Remember the last time you had a good night's sleep?
$12 maybe. So I was 12.
Right.
I'm fine. Really. I appreciate the concern. I think they just got me all riled up.
Okay. Yeah, go take your break then. When you come back, we can discuss what's going on with Lydia, perhaps.
Yeah. How are you gonna handle that? I mean... You know?
No, I don't. Not yet.
Can I ask you a question? Off the record?
Yes.
Your dad's been helping me, trying to quit smoking.
Helping how?
Well, he's been giving me his own recipe. And I'm just wondering if... You don't think he would?
I think he absolutely would, and I suspected as much. That man is capable of a great many things. And there are almost any lengths he would go to achieve those great many things. I shall speak to him. I need to speak to him anyway.
No. Please. Read.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it working?
Well, I'm craving one now. So
No.
I guess not.
And you're sure that you are up to the task of continuing your work?
Yes, I am.
Under these effects?
Well, I'll just stop taking it. I'm fine.
Okay.
This project means everything to me.
Well,
I'm gonna go for a smoke.
Yes.
Don't tell
and
your dad.
In the future, if he asks you to take something or insists that you continue with the medication, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Yeah. Oh. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
hey.
Welcome into the fifth
Hey, y'all.
episode wrap of Cerebrum Project. How's everybody doing?
Good.
A bit dehydrated.
Hurts.
Yeah. CK called me a hoe, so I feel really good about that. It's always a good episode when CK calls me a hoe.
In caps.
Yeah. You hoe.
There were
So
some
good.
serious lore drops.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some serious lore drops. I had fun watching the chat when I could to kind of like see what everybody's feel was for the characters. But yeah, that was great. Every single scene was straight fire. I loved it. So why don't we do some shout outs? Zeke, you want to start?
Yeah. Is the music loud just to me or?
It is.
I'll
I'm
turn
about
it
to
down.
turn
I'm
it down.
sorry,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're fine.
Okay.
No, I'll
Pax,
do
you're
it.
fine. Leave it the right audio for the audience.
Look what
I'll
you
turn it down
did.
for everybody else. Yeah.
It can be a little lower, anyways.
Zig's
Yeah.
clogging up the toilet.
Yeah.
Too real, a little too real.
Yeah, if there's too many noises going on at once, I don't know which one to pay attention to.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Anyway, hi everybody. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a good time today. I hope we are keeping the mystery going for you guys as to what's going on, because we're in the same we're similar boats. We don't know what the fuck's going on either. We just get like little things from week to week, and we have to react to them. Anyways, my name is Ezekiel the Third. You can find me at or / Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I will be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific to play some to finish up Little Nightmares 2, and then start Indie Week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to tune in tomorrow, should be a fun day and a fun week ahead. But holy shit, thank you to Max and Pax and Brad and Katie and Safi and Pumpkinberry and Walrus and Amelia and fucking Peachy and fucking everybody. I'll probably leave somebody out, but
Also, can I say their VO, their voice acting to this week? Loved it. Anyway,
yeah, man.
Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful to be a part of this. This is great. The truth that I've seen from being told from the character's perspective by everybody in this production is, and I call it a production now. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's not just like a, you know,
It is.
What a troop! And when the pandemic's over, we're coming to you.
Yeah, TTRPP, like role-playing production. It doesn't even feel like a game.
Oh, someone else came up with a really cool term that I liked. It was immersive role play. It was so good. It was like, instead of tabletop RPG, it was something I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll find whoever you are, put it in the Discord and at me with it, because it was fucking great, and I'm going to use
like
it from now on.
improv or
We're going to
something,
coin
I
it.
think
We're
improv
going
was
to
the
start it here. Wait, what?
I think it was improv or something like that, like table.
Yeah,
improv.
it was like improvisational something. It was
Yeah.
really, really cool. And I was like, we're going to coin that and we're going to use it because it's awesome.
Can we just call it ERP?
Yeah. I'm a white fucking herb.
No, that's what they call erotic RP.
ERP is probably not what we want to advertise
Okay,
this
let's
as.
not do that.
Nah, we don't want to.
We'll be doing a
Valentine's
spin-off
Day
of
coming
this on
up.
another website.
Or is it today? Tomorrow,
Sweet
right?
Hanks Forte.
I'll come up with a nice acronym, but yeah,
All right.
this has been great. Man, Max, dude, it's been so fun, like discovering these both of our
Same,
characters together, dude.
Same.
It's been
Big
great.
same.
Yeah.
I have
All right.
thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've needed this shit. I have been starved for RP, and I've been like, "Ugh, I miss it so much. So when this came, I'm like, yes. Like,
Hell yeah, dude.
I've been enjoying every second of it.
God damn, dude, it was hard to stay in character.
Your
and not
scene
like just
punched me.
I got like, that was crushing. Like I had to like kind of like move my mouth away from the mic so I could do that double breath, like that like that shit. Like I was like,
A little bit
hold
of
on.
truth.
Let me just look to see what's on the wall over here real quick. Okay, what were we talking about?
If Inside Out were real, all the little creatures in PB's brain would have been like,
Yeah.
red alert, red alert, red alert. What are the defenses?
Sadness would have been at the control. There we
Yeah.
go. Let it in. Let it in.
Yeah, so good.
All right, next person, I'm done.
Okay. CK, you're up.
I'm still really processing what went down today, man. So many lore drops. My notes are insane. And Max and Safi just like wrecked me. I was saying in our little chat on Zoom, my face hurts from being like expressive. Because even off camera, I was just like, like I almost started crying when you were on, Gassy. Like that was some. Oh, my heart was ripped open and pooped out my butt, dude. That was just like too real. And like Zeke says this to me a lot. He says like the character you love is the one that's got issues but you can relate to. Like somehow there's like that relating, and I just like my heart bled for you hard. That was
Well,
I'm
good.
not
I don't
sure
even know
what
what I
that says
did.
about me and Amos in The Expanse, but okay, I'll take it.
I just started The Expanse today, episode 1.
I want to watch that too.
it's
so good.
I watch that.
I hear it's really good, so I'm stoked.
Well, thank you.
But,
Can you two both binge it so we can talk about it
Yeah.
every week? Just
Yeah,
when this
that would
is
be
all
so
done.
I'm all caught up.
We'll have a
I'm
watch
ready.
party.
Zeke's offered to watch it a second time completely through with me, so that's exciting.
Yes.
Unbeknownst to her,
Yeah,
she started it. I restarted it. I was on like season 1, episode 3. Just today, I was like sitting in the bedroom, like, you know, waking up and shit, and I resumed the thing, and she said, I started watching these fans. Like, where are you at? She's like, I'm on episode 2. Let's go. Let's watch it together forever. Finally, like, I stopped bugging her about it because she's like, everybody says it. I never liked it. I couldn't get into it. I was like, when she said she was giving another shot, I was like, shut up.
Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. But yeah, show today was amazing. I don't even remember my part anymore. Safi blew me away. Safi, I hope you don't feel like I like pushed you beyond. Like I tried so hard not to be a bitch. I just wanted to pick at you and get to know you a little bit.
Listen,
That was fun.
Max and I were talking about that, like who gets like the give and take of a show like this, and it go. I mean, it's give and take. So you were giving, and Safi was taking and using, and just. It was fucking beautiful. It was like dancing. It was beautiful.
Dancing. That's
really
exactly what I was going to say.
good.
You guys were dancing today. Very much so. Everyone.
Oh, I'm going to cry again. Her scene was really hard too. Today was emotional, but it was beautiful. What a good episode.
It was a very solid episode.
But that's pretty much, that's all I got. My name's Classic Katie. I'm going to say, I've forgotten to say this the last 3 times, and I feel like a moron. If you'd like to rewatch this episode with my community, we rewatch it in my Discord every Friday at 6 p.m.
That's
Eastern
cool.
Standard.
Yep.
And like chat, and we see extra shit
That's a good
every
idea.
fucking time. Like, if you haven't rewatched the previous episode, watch the screens. That's all I'm saying. Because I didn't, and now I do. This show like needs a 3 rewatch, I swear to God. It's crazy. Tax, production, PB,
There
I can't.
may or may not be some hidden stuff in there.
We're not worthy.
Maybe.
I'm Classy Katie. Come hang out. That's all I got.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gassy, you're up.
What up? It's your boy Nibbles. How's it going?
God damn, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, today's show is crazy. So good from every angle. Some of just the song choice too, with some of those bits packs, fucking good shit.
Production team, we need more sad songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, funny story about that sad song, actually, is that last week we were like, we might need it. And I literally had to I went to Envato to grab something, and I was like, piano and cello should be good. So we were kind of winging it with that song, but it worked. It worked.
It worked really well.
Worked.
Yeah, I've been having such a blast. Just to reiterate, I really, when I was tapped for this by Classy and Pumpkin, and I was like, yeah, yeah, and it's just been filling that void of being able to just play and bounce off each other and other people that are really good at what they do. Everyone on the cast and production, it feels really good to be a part of this. So thank you very much again for allowing me to be on it. And yeah, man, it's fucking emotional. I'm not Marvin, but Marvin is very much like, there's truth in there from like previous shit in my life, magnified. You know what I mean?
You pull
like,
from.
yeah, you pull from it, and so don't worry, I'm good. But I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it, and I'm really glad I made you guys feel some shit. That's always the goal, right? And that's the best compliment you can get from anybody for that kind of shit. So thank you. It's been a pleasure, and Lizbeth, it's been a blessing to be here. Yeah, I'm Gassy Mexican. Check me out on the internets if you want to. I might stream something later on, but whatever. That's other stuff.
Perfect. Thank you. Safi, you're up.
Hi. I really need to buy a waterproof mascara, don't I?
No, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
This
She's
is
like, I gotta get
brought to you by
waterproof.
Maybelline.
No.
Maybe she's breaking down. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, it's real. It's really
Maybe
good.
it's Safi. Maybe it's the Cerebrum Project.
Oh,
it played
gosh.
good. It played good. Running mascara always sells good.
Honestly, I can't tell you how much I love this show. I love it so much. Like, even as like emotionally draining as it is, it's like its own like little emotional therapy that we get every week. Oh, and I love everyone here so much, and it's like I'm so glad that I've got to meet these people, because like me and CK, we now like this, and we message all the time and send memes and stuff. I'm so good, like we're good friends now. Well, I didn't have friends before, but like I love it a lot. I'm
Wait a
very
minute.
tired,
Table
bro.
story magic.
You're memeing with my lady? You are memeing with my lady? How dare
Might be
you?
my lady now. I'm sorry to tell you, mate, but
Well, hey, I did my best. You can have her.
oh god, is the divorce happening?
I don't know.
Ugh.
It could be shared.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's not like I can leave the country to go hug her anyways.
I mean, I'd have to miss out on living with all those spiders and scorpions. I mean,
I love
it
that.
break my heart.
Side note, wear a mask.
Brad, jump in there. Therapize them.
So basically, I actually am looking up some therapy stuff right now.
Ooh.
Lydia, I'm not even kidding.
Oh no.
Has anyone else in the group been like studying like psychology and me too, and just like reading about
specifically
insane
psychology
asylums
from
in
the 80s
stuff?
too.
Me
Which
too.
is rough. Like,
I have to
it's
keep
crazy
checking that stuff exists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, also just, it's crazy to see how much we have progressed, in my opinion, in terms of dealing with psychological issues, even from just the 80s. Like, in a lifetime, we have grown so much. So it's crazy to think about 80s psych, because holy...
It's
It was
dark
fucked up back then.
Yeah.
and it's not that long ago. Like
Yeah.
me,
Really?
Just, one lifetime.
Rub it off and have a cigarette.
Well, and
You're
the-
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
If you say like, I find myself like blurting something out like a car movie title, something like that, and I'll like
Google it.
rush to Google it real quick, going, okay, we're safe. I thought I was safe. I just want to make sure, but I'm waiting for the time I say something like a complete anachronism, like that's from 1991, and someone in the chat's like, someone in the community is like,
part of the lore.
that means
They think it's
something.
part of the lore. It
That
means
fucking
something.
mean. Do you hear that? That means something.
Let
Is
them
he from the
believe it means
future?
something.
It's like, no, I just fucked up, dude.
Anyways, sorry, Safi. What do
yeah,
you
shit,
do?
sorry.
What do you do? Where are you? Where can we find you?
Sorry, we just love you. We all had to praise you.
You can find me at Safi Pie on Twitch and Twitter. Best to like follow and turn notification stuff. I don't have a schedule. Currently doing like 50-hour weeks in the ambulance, which is a lot of fun. But I hope I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know with what, but yeah, no schedule, but try and keep followed. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Bradley, you're up.
I'm just reading my Behavior Therapy Volume 9 issue, September 1978. Self-monitoring training, effects on reactivity and accuracy of self-observation document. I'm not kidding. I'm preparing for next week.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the test at the end of this. And I'm gonna become a real therapist. And then you will all be my real clients in real life. Streamers are a wealth of coin for
It'd just be a whole
private
bunch of
therapists.
neurosis. You'd be bored.
Oh man, yeah, an egotistical, narcissistic, anxiety combo. Streamers. Hi, you can watch me at twitch.tv/BradWoto.
Good segue.
Such a good segue.
This is really fun to to do all the therapy side of things. But also I'm finding, like, this week, for example, I'm starting to feel as a character like slightly left out of a loop. Like, I show up, I was away for a bit, and like I'm a little unsure as to what's going on. I can't tell if I can even trust what I'm understanding and what I'm seeing, or if any information is being kept from me. Then on top of that, we've got the reveal with Nadine and I, and what she's on the med, and father reveal as well. I mean, I knew that.
Sure that was going to happen today, to be honest. I knew
tell you
that
what,
I
I
would
was
call you by
avoiding.
your I was too, but then when I thought about it, I was like, there's no way she wouldn't say it that way to you. Would she?
Right, and I had
full
that
name? There's no way. You guys are like friends.
I had that struggle in the first half of the show, because there was a point where I actually wanted to reference Dad, but I was like, oh, how do I do it? So I just didn't, and I was like, I don't know if they want me to. I know I would probably mention it, but I was like, oh, I won't right now. So I just I worded it in a different way. But I realized that it was quite hard not to mention it, and then you did, and I was like, cool.
Just came out. It fit.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that was really fun. I also, I've got to give it to Max and Safi for your particular moments. I think were really standout, and it's always interesting for me having to, like, you witness something like that, you feel it, and then you have to go back and be like, yes, so I'm a therapist. Inside you're broken, which comes out of these shows a lot with you, PB. So that's with Gone. I had that. I had when KPP was drawing from something in her past as well, and I was like, keep it together. Gotta stay. So it's really cool. So thanks, PB, and now Classy Pax for the weekly gut punch. It's fine. No, I love it. It's really, really, really awesome to see this show come together, and being like 1 foot in one side and 1 foot in the other. It's still really awkward and fun for me to play, because I know a little more than them. The information that I'm given is different to them, is a better way to put it, I would say.
Yeah.
So it feels like I'm also behind the Iron Curtain with them lot, but I'm just behind a different curtain. And I'm like alone behind this curtain, and then I get to, but I also kind of get this sense of power, but I'm also kind of out of it, and it's super fun, and I'm really enjoying exploring it every week. So that's all. I think the whole thing is great, and everyone in it is great.
Thank you. Pax, you're up.
I think on behalf of PB and I, just thanks for putting your trust in us, and thank you for giving it your all every week. And it's just, you ride off the high from the last week for the next one every time, and it's just, it's a week of anticipation, keeping my mouth shut, and just can't wait until every Saturday, and then just get drained, energy drained by the end of this all.
Sunday,
and then
we're at it again. We're like, all right,
4
let's
o'clock
go.
in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm awake tonight thinking about the next episode. So thank you for that. Just making this so fun. That's it. That's all I got. I'm good.
You can find him at twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/ClassyPax.
Passy Clack. And I'm PB. You guys know who I am and where to find me and all that good stuff. I just want to say a huge shout out to the production team, because everybody kills it every single week. Particularly Zentier TV, who has already posted a cello song in the Discord for us, if you saw it. Immediately after, like, we need more sad music. He's
Can we
already
play it
on
now or just save it?
Save it, of course. Save it.
Okay,
Save it.
bye.
All right. But yeah, that's
Zentier
it.
is so good. Zentier did the Sooner theme for the end of my last show. I started pre-production on a new show.
Oh,
tell us about it.
Did you want to tease
all I
that
got.
a little bit?
Aww.
Oh, okay.
I'm going back to my roots.
That is the perfect teaser.
Brad Edging
all right.
Yeah.
Yep. Brad Edging Wodo. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Take your joy.
Hello? Dad, we need to speak. Father, I need to talk to you. I'll go with that.